pull this forward a little bit, see if that makes it any better. There you go. A little dark today, feeling like the dark night rise. Hey, how's everybody doing? We're just going to talk about cars today, man. Give me a thumbs up. Hope you're in the chat. Nobody in so far. Give me a quick second. I want to make sure that everything's working right. It has been a fourth quarter of 2025. Man, it has been amazing. Lots of things going on in life. Some good, some bad, but opportunities nonetheless. We did get out to a few auctions to go check out some of these whips. We did get out to a few car shows to go check out some of these new restos and customizations, and much more to come. I'm going to bring you some more street interviews. Give me a second. If I'm not looking directly at you, I got to check to make sure that everything is operating properly. But yeah, we're going to bring you some more street interviews. We're going to interview people in the industry. We're going to review more vehicles, and we're going to try to get some of these brand new 2025/2026 vehicles to review so we can have that conversation and you can ride with me. All right, yeah, it looks like everything is good. Let me just mute my mic. Boom. Just wanted to double check, make sure everything was good to go. No, let me pause that. There we go again. All right, cool. All right, guys, what's going on? Who's in the house? Anybody in the house? Give me a thumbs up if you are in the house. How do I see my chat? I don't know why it's not going to let me. Let's see. Close lighting, hide video, effect picker, flip, learn more, chat, I think this is it. Yeah, okay. Give me a quick second. Top, all messages. Boom. What's going on here? Start a poll. Nope, not going to start a poll. All right, guys. So today, we're just talking about cars. Join in the great conversation. Hey, how's it going? Looks like somebody else just joined. How you doing? My name is T with Arizona Riders Club. We're just having a conversation about cars today. What are you guys driving right now? What are you guys looking for? Are you looking to get into a new vehicle in 2026? Tell me what's up. Let's talk. If I don't have any chats, I'll just go into my first couple of subjects. And we're just going to go, we're on Motor Trend right now, checking out what the new automotive news is. And it looks like they're going to start it out right. Let's see here. I'm good, brother. Just came to spread like and dip. Okay. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. Who else is in the house? Give me a thumbs up. You see, I like that. People supporting the channel. You know, sometimes it's demotivating when you're out here shooting all this video, spending a lot of time. I know I can do a little bit better to get these videos to provide more value. I think that's my biggest thing in 2026 is to figure out how I can provide more value. And I think that I have a great idea, right? One of those ideas is mentoring younger men, right? And letting them know how they can get into better vehicles for a less amount. I know all young guys like great cars, right? But sometimes it's difficult. Maybe you don't have the credit. Maybe you don't have the down payment. Maybe you don't have the cash to buy it outright. But I'm going to be providing more consultations in 2026 on how you can get into these vehicles a lot easier and a lot cheaper. So stay tuned. I'll have those videos up soon. We are at the end of the year, guys. It is Q4. We have a month to go. We need to make some bread. So if you're a rider like I'm a rider, ride with us. Thank you for the like, man. Whoever gave me the like, I really appreciate that. All right, so we're going to get into this. Jeep Cherokee versus Mazda CX-50 Hybrid. not your average hybrid SUV test. Now, would you prefer a Jeep Cherokee or a Mazda CX-5? Personally, I love SUVs. I love crossovers. I love SUVs. I have two of them right now. I got the Durango and I got the Murano. So the Durango seems to be more rugged. It's four-wheel drive, has better tow capacity, V8. You can pull some jet skis, maybe a smaller boat. So personally, I like the Durango, but I can't say anything bad about the Nissan Murano either because the Nissan Murano is more fuel efficient. Even though it's not all-wheel drive, you can get out to most places unless you're doing some hardcore hiking, off-roading. You definitely don't want to do that. But if you're just going fishing, hunting, hiking, something like that, you should be good to go in that Nissan Murano. Who's in the house? Make sure you give me a like. It's your man T with Arizona Writers Club. We're just over here talking about the latest news, automotive news from Motor Trend, one of my favorite websites. And we're talking about the Jeep Cherokee versus the Mazda CX-50. If I had to choose one, it'd be hard because the Jeep Cherokee, I like them, but they're not dependable. They are not dependable at all. I don't like Jeeps at all. Now, they look badass. Let's be honest. They do look badass, especially that Jeep Wrangler with the roof off, top out. Big tires, banging sound system. Who doesn't want one of those Jeep Wranglers? But they're just not reliable. And at some point in time, you're going to have a problem with it. Now, I'm not sure about the new Rubicons. And what's the other one that they have? The Mojave? I'm not sure how dependable those are, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're probably similar to the Wrangler. So I'm good. Mazda, I've had decent luck with Mazda. I had M3. I had a Mazda 3, a Mazda 5, and a Mazda 6. The Mazda 3 ended up breaking down. The Mazda 5 was cool and the Mazda 6 was cool. So I don't have a lot of complaints about the Mazda, but they were pretty good. Who's in the house? Give me a thumbs up. Shoot me a comment. What would you rather have? 2026 Jeep Cherokee or the 2026 Mazda CX-50? Let me know. All right, let's keep going. All right, Cadillac Lyriq V. Let's take a look at that. Quickest caddy to 60 miles per hour ever tested. I've seen a few of these on the road. I don't think I saw the V, but I definitely saw the Cadillac Lyriq. I've seen a few on the road. They look decent. Honestly, nothing to turn your head at. Have you guys seen these Cadillac Lyriqs on the road? What's your opinion? Do you like it? 1 to 10. Give me a 1 to 10. Me personally, I'd probably give that Lyriq a 7. 7. Very futuristic, lots of technology. It's just not styled right. It doesn't scream Cadillac to me. Maybe it's because it's a SUV or a crossover that you don't have that punch to it, that oomph that we're looking for from Caddy. But nah, I'm probably 6.5, 7. Do I follow IndyCar? Not a ton, but I like anything that has to deal with racing, so I would never down it. As a matter of fact, I think IndyCar is going to be in Vegas soon. I think they have a big race coming up in Vegas. And I've always wanted to go to one of those races, but I heard they're really expensive. Nico Goodwin, are they expensive to attend or what? Okay, so Cadillac Lyriq V, quickest caddy to 60 miles per hour, great looking inside and out, quality technology. Here are some of the cons though. 3 tons. That thing's dragging a wagon, baby. 3 tons. Brakes didn't like hard stops. Average charging times. Oh, it's an EV. Oh. 3.3 seconds to 0 to 60. Let's see what else it has. 6,059 pounds. That's heavy for a small vehicle of that size. 615 horsepower. So that Cadillac V has 615 horsepower. We're getting pretty ridiculous at this point, guys. It's getting to the point where these cars have so much horsepower. 615 horsepower, guys. Think about that. We're getting up into Lamborghini territory. Almost, not quite, but close. All right, what else do we have? The Kia Telluride. I'll be honest, I have to give Kia some props. They've come a long way, and the Telluride looks really, really good. If I had to rank the Telluride, I would probably rank it, I'd say an 8 out of 10. They look really good. Now, from a performance standpoint, not 100% sure. It looks like they've got some upgrades, so let's read into it, figure out what's going on here. All right, 2027. Man, time is flying by, and I'm so glad that you guys took the opportunity to ride with us. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Great, great content coming to you in the future. Don't forget, it's T with Arizona Riders Club. Ride with us. Let's keep going. All right, so that Telluride is a 2.5 liter turbo, 329 horsepower, 339 pound-foot of torque, and it looks like they just upgraded it with the 274 horsepower engine. Wait, what? No, that's a downgrade. Oh, gas only is 274 horsepower. 291 horsepower V6, 4,500 pounds. Looks like it has 600 miles of range, guys. 600 miles. I can go to Vegas and back on a tank. I can go to Mexico and back on a tank. Can we get to Cali? Can we get to San Diego and back on a tank? Possibly. Nah, I don't think so. Nah. Okay, looks pretty good. Great interior. A little bit of a tow package. All right. That console looks amazing. I like that. All right, guys. So Telluride looking good. FBI has seized an ultra rare 2002 Mercedes CLK GTR Roadster worth $13 million. Ooh, what's going on here? Let's talk about this. Tied to Ryan Wedding. Does anybody know who Ryan Wedding is? I'm not familiar with him. This is the drug guy, right? Yeah, I watched a documentary on this guy. He was an Olympic snowboarder, started running dope all throughout Canada, was big man on campus. But looks like they don't caught up with him. They caught up with my man Ryan and his uber rare 2002 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR Roadster. Of the 28 total, Roadsters are the most scarce Mercedes made, just 6 examples. Wow, $13 million, guys. Yeah, if you haven't seen that documentary, who's in the house? It's T with Arizona Riders Club. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about automotive news. Let's keep going. That Roadster looks amazing. It's getting a 10 out of 10. It's worth $13 million. Let's not joke around here, okay? Let's take this very serious. Mustang Boss 429, Resto Mod. Tensor wants you to sell a private Waymo style self-driving car. Have you guys been in the Waymo car? I know I talked to my buddy. He said that he had he took one and it bent the corner at like 40. So he said, I'm never taking another one. So tell me your experience if you've had one. Put it in the comments if you've had an experience with Waymo. I haven't had one. I'm not taking a driverless car right now. Give it another, I don't know, 15 years, possibly. But for now, no. All right. America's 1,515 horsepower desert showdown. Corvette versus Viper versus Shelby GT500. Now, this is a hard decision for me, guys. Hey, how you doing today? It's T with Arizona Riders Club. How you doing? If you're just joining us, we're just talking about cars, having conversations about vehicles. Now, out of those three, Corvette, Viper, Shelby GT500, which one would you choose? Me personally, I've always had a love affair with the Viper. All right. The Viper is freaking amazing to me. It's one of the best cars ever made, but that GT500 is also a pretty bad boy. So, me, I'm going with the Viper. You tell me what. You know what? Let me put a poll up. I'm going to put a poll up. You guys let me know. Start a poll. Ask a question. Add adoption. Which is the best? Viper, Corvette, or GT500? You let me know, man. Dunzo. How do I get rid of the poll so I can see? There we go. All right, hit that poll up, guys. GT500, Viper, or Corvette? Which one are you going with? All right, let's keep moving. 2026 Land Rover lineup, big moves, bold looks, and one delay. I've always liked Land Rover, but it's probably one of the worst vehicles you could ever buy. Hey, how you doing? If you're in the house, my name is T with Arizona Riders Club. Nice to meet you. Hit the like button if you would, and let's have a conversation about vehicles. Do you like Land Rovers? I think that they look good, but they perform horribly. Now, you may get a good 60,000 miles out of a Land Rover, but at some point in time, it's going to blow up on you. All right, they're still talking about that Jeep Cherokee. No, thank you. Honda Passport versus GMC Terrain. That's a good match right there. Which off-road ready family SUV gets it right? I'm probably going to go with the Passport. You know, Honda does things well, so I'm picking the Passport on that one. Now, the Cadillac Escalade IQ is Motor Trend's 2026 SUV of the year. It's a pretty good award to have. What do you guys think? You down with the Cadillac Escalade IQ? I've seen a few of these on the road. They look good. I wish they made it a little bit bulkier because they slimmed them out a little bit. Do you think my SUV will reach 500,000? Possibly. What kind of SUV do you have? It's crazy, but I heard there was a guy who took an SUV up to 1 million miles. Was it a Toyota Highlander, maybe? I think it was a Toyota Highlander. Low key W8. Wait, low key weight. Low key weight. What kind of SUV do you have? And how's the maintenance? Are you taking care of your baby? If you take care of it, you know, you can get a lot of miles out of a vehicle. Now, there's certain vehicles, low key weight, 2003 Chevy Suburban. I'm glad you said that, low key weight, because I have a really good friend who has a 91 Suburban. Has not had any problems with it. He's had to change the dash cracked, and he had to change one of the window regulators on the passenger side. But as far as the engine, he has not had a problem with it. Will not get rid of it. Swears by it. Loves that Suburban, 91 Suburban. And yeah, you can get some miles out of those. They have really, really good engines, man. So I don't know about 500,000, but let's push it till the wheels fall off, my man. Let's go. Let's push it till the wheels fall off. Here's my thing. When I buy a car, unless I'm buying it to sell specifically, I'm trying to ride it till the wheels fall off. And what are some of the I'll give you a couple examples of a few cars that really stood the test of time. I had a Ford Taurus SHO, and when I bought it, it was a piece of junk. I mean, a piece of junk, but it did not quit. that Ford Taurus SHO. I think it was a 96 limited edition that they came out with the SHO engine. Had a V8 engine in it. Wasn't much of anything, but it just didn't quit, and I love that car. The second one was my 97 Lexus GS 300. I took that thing to Mexico. I took it to California. I took it to Vegas. I took that car everywhere. Lexus GS 300, dependable car. I think when I got rid of it, I had about 180 on it, and it was still ticking. So those are a few cars that I've had that really let me just put them into the dirt. What else am I thinking of? All the rest of the cars that I've had, I've ended up selling pretty quickly because I buy them, ride them around for 6 months, 4 months, and then just get rid of them. I never really fall in love with the car, but yeah, let's keep going. All right. Ferrari versus the Death Road, how a 599 survived Andy's most treacherous drive. I love and respect. I love when people buy cars to drive them. And I also respect people who drive cars and have fun in them. And I get it. If you're buying a car for $500,000, $300,000, you got to be very careful with how many miles you're putting on these cars. So when I'm looking to get into the exotic cars, which I barely just first got my first exotic car, I'm low budget and high mileage. So I don't really have to worry about resale value because it's already got high mileage on it, and I've already got it for a great price. Now, once I start getting into, the next stage of the exotic cars, which are the Maseratis, Aston Martins, Vipers, high-end Corvettes, I'm gonna have to pay way more attention about how many miles I'm putting on a vehicle. So, I had a 1975 Ford truck with a 460. I don't have enough fingers on my hand to tell how many times that mileage gauge turned back to zero. See, that's the thing. I have to be honest, man. Like those old Fords, they used to kick butt, man. But they're just trying to put too much technology into these new vehicles for them to last. And I don't like it. You used to be able to work on a car with a basic tool set. Now you have all these proprietary tools. You need all data. You need all these different things. You need bi-directional OBD2, 3 scanners, and man, it's crazy working on cars nowadays. So it just irks me, but you gotta move with the times. So I get it, but my whole thing is I'm just trying to get in where I can fit in. And ooh, this Jaguar Land Rover, a Ford to keep Jaguar. This new Jaguar looks crazy. I wish I could show it to you. Sprinter vans. We're also talking about Nissan Roush 2026. Dodge put a V6 back in the 2026 Durango. I don't know why. V8 was better. We go big, we go big, or we go home. That's it. Let's see. 2026 BMW Z4. No one cares. 650,000 Range Rover. That's pretty much its own gun room. That's weird. Let's take a look at this one. All right, now my internet's starting to whack out. But I've been on here for 25 minutes so far, guys. I haven't done a live in forever, so I wanted to hit you guys with the live, let you know that we have our merchandise at ArizonaRidersClub.com. We have for all your pre-owned used vehicles, you can go hit up ArizonaRidersClub.com. And if you want to just have a conversation or consultation, you can also reach out to me at ArizonaRidersClub.com. So I appreciate you riding with me. I appreciate the likes, the comments. Don't forget to share this video. It's your main man T with Arizona Riders Club. Please ride with us. mm, 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 mm.